Tell me, how does it feel to treat me like I'm poop? Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike. He's Jay. This is a knife. This is a fucking knife.
Get out of my fucking face,
I said,
mate.
God damn!
Damn it, God.
This is nobody puts a baby back burger in a corner. This is a new food/movie idea that we've got where we review food, crazy ass fast food ideas, and we mix it with the movie. This is Dirty Dancing / the baby back burger, bitch.
Oh my God.
So here's what we got. Take a look at it. Sound test.
Ooh, that's a good thud.
That was a good one.
That was a good thud. It reminded me of my first night of sex. It wasn't that hard. Napkins. Again.
Just the sandwich.
Do it.
Decent.
It's not bad, but that's a cardboard box. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you mean it.
It actually was good. Look at the star. You know they're representing Mario. When you eat this, you get the star.
I want one of those red burritos.
Yeah.
That's
my
nice. God, dude.
Wowzer. It looks fresh.
Yeah.
It smells good.
That's a lot of glooping glopping. Glooping glopping. Let's take a...
All the girlies said I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Watch out. Let's see here.
Open it up. It smells delicious.
Hey, God, dude, that's a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
I know. There's lots of things on that.
Pac-Man.
Goddamn you ghosts!
Look at that shit. All right, let's... I'll take you a little bit closer into my friend Pedro here.
Get deep in that action. So as you can see, this is the crime scene that we just arrived on. There was a fatality, and she bled a lot. Ooh! Oh, they gave you 3 of them.
Hey, he wants to go off-road.
So they gave you 3 ribs.
3 ribs. I gotta get a fork.
It looks delicious.
Yeah!
This is a kind of burger.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
You got 3 ribs.
Okay, but this
2.5.
This is the kind of burger that Marcus Aurelius would eat. The gladiator.
I feel it slipping, falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling. I can't get up.
Shut the fuck up!
Look, dude, you got some... That's covered in sauce.
It is sauce.
So 3 little ribs, and then you got your... We went for the 3rd pound, not the 4th pound, because that's how we do it.
You got that patty. That big patty mac.
Dun, 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 dun.
Again, dude. They should have called this the Marcus Aurelius Gladiator.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, it's a lot of barbecue sauce. Now, there's supposed to be...
Don't flip it!
Sorry. Underneath, you're supposed to have layers of pillowy mashed potatoes.
Oh.
No, you're supposed to have onions, crispy onions.
Yep, those aren't crispy.
Those fuckers look crispy to you, Hardee's?
That motherfucker got smushed by a friggin' pound cake. It looks like a pound cake of onions and despair.
Oh, that does not look good, Hardee's.
That looks like my Saturday night.
That's a bad look for you, dog! That does not look like the commercial. And we had to pull over and wait on the son of a bitch.
Yeah, I thought that'd be fresh.
Not
so
fresh.
fresh. Eat like you mean it.
Ain't nobody fresh as me. These onions look like poopy pee. So fresh and poopy pee.
Use the napkin
I
again.
can't get it off! Now you're losing barbecue ratio.
Well, stop doing that!
Alright, now typically each of us would eat a whole one of these, but Jay's little tum-tum couldn't handle it. And I haven't been feeling very good this week. So we're going to split this bitch in half and try it. I'm going to cut this bitch in half.
He's gonna cut it in half, guys. How you guys doing? You guys having a good life? You guys having a good, what's today, Friday? Today it might be a Saturday for you. You took that deep.
I didn't
Like I knew you would. We don't have, do we have any napkins? He's like, I'm old as man. I don't need a napkin.
Look at that.
Look at that cross section.
That's what it looks like halfway through. There's your half. Take
Thanks,
it.
man.
I touched it.
That's
Scratched
all right.
my butt first, too.
You take that back, man.
No. Alright, so first we got the taste test. You ready?
Yep, go. It's not bad, man. But I don't know how I feel about it. It's not bad. It's good. It's
I like it.
I'm taking back to a safer place.
Take me to a special place. Take me to another land. Tennessee.
It's a great song. So,
That's good, man.
It is good.
I like it.
It's surprising because I would never think that Hardee's would give you a honest to God good prime rib. And it's there!
Dude, Hardee's is the shit.
It's there!
My favorite fast food burger chain. And you guys got the pickles underneath, and that changes everything. This changes everything. The pickles underneath make the world a better place. And I don't taste the baby back so much as I do just the sauce.
First off, nobody puts baby in a corner. You
No!
fucking whore.
Get out fucking corner, sandwich!
So, we're going to be reviewing Dirty Dancing. I'm sure you guys haven't heard of that movie.
This one's for the ladies.
Yeah.
It's for the ladies.
This is going to be hot for you guys because you guys can't wait for us to stuff fucking pork in our mouth.
Nobody puts baby back rib burger in a corner.
So, Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, directed by, I don't know. I honestly thought for a long time that John Hughes, would you please just get a napkin? Okay. That John Hughes directed this movie and he did not. It does feel like a John Hughes movie in a lot of ways, but it's ultimately not a John Hughes movie because John Hughes was able to combine a lot of 80s nostalgic things going on and tie it up together that made some kind of sense and not just a dance number at the end. Nothing wrong with what they did at the end of this movie, but still, John Hughes actually told a story.
You know what I'll tell you about this movie?
What?
Is that this is a B movie.
It is. But I actually want to say something about this movie before we even go deeper and deeper into this crevice.
Try it.
Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze did not get along in this movie at all. This was a little tidbits of information that I read on E! Entertainment News. I didn't know this, but it was real. You know the scenes that, he's doing the arm, tickling your arm,
Yeah.
and he gets pissed? Those are real cuts. The director decided to leave those cuts in the movie and showing Patrick Swayze's exasperations. He's not acting in that scene. He's actually pissed because what they said was that Jennifer Grey had more of a tendency to joke around and play around, and Patrick Swayze wanted to knock the shit down. I mean, he really believed he was Johnny from Brooklyn. So he was like pissed off if they played around and they joked and stuff, and he was like, no, fuck this. I want to make a movie. And he's like, would you fucking stop? Do you want to get paid or not, sweetie? So those are little tidbits. Now, moving on from that.
That was good.
Little tidbits to it. I want to say that overall this movie is not bad. Okay, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I got at the end. I mean, I got up and danced to Dirty Dance. I mean, you can't not help it.
I didn't do that.
Okay, well,
Fucking weirdo.
I didn't do it either. But, people that did, I would understand. It's got a good solid story overall, but the thing about Patrick Swayze's character is that Patrick Swayze is so inconsistent as far as his character in this movie. He's a complete asshole, and then he's not an asshole, and then he's back to being an asshole, and then he's not an asshole, but he's kind of in between. He just reminded me of a guy that was like cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, smacking the hoes. Yeah, that's what he reminded me of. Like he was that guy, and unfortunately, he really never moved past that guy. Even when he was like trying to be sweet to Baby or Francina or Frances was her name. He still came off as like a complete douche that deserved to wear a muscle tee with mustard stains on it and a Budweiser in one hand and a smack you hoe in the other hand.
He's the coolest though in this movie. He's a cool motherfucker. Like when you first meet him and they go in, and basically the premise of the story for you guys out there like me who had never watched this before this event. I know you saw it before.
I was married.
So, but basically the premise is there's this rich ass country club and they do like little plays and songs and shit like that. And Baby is the daughter of a doctor who's a part of this rich-ass country club, and Patrick Swayze's character, Johnny, is a part of the dance talent. They hire these kids in who are like rough, edge-of-the-world type of kids, and they come in, and they're supposed to dance with the ladies, show the ladies a good time, but don't you fucking go any further than that. Don't you fucking touch them, you piece of shit. You're nothing! And then...
Because you look like you smell like pee.
So Johnny's character... and Baby's character meet each other, and at first he hates her guts because she's from this perfect little world, and he's like, what's she doing here? God damn it. But then he realizes that she'll stand up and she'll do anything for anybody, and she doesn't see color or how much money you make or any of that shit. She just wants to do what's right. So, and then he falls in love with her, but then you've got that Pride and Prejudice sort of deal where the rich people hate him and think he's a piece of shit and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, but the rich girls wanted to fuck him, so that's not a bad summer job.
It's just one of the weirdest edited movies I've ever seen, but you know what? It does tell a good tale. It tells a good tale that you shouldn't judge somebody by what they make. You shouldn't judge somebody by who they seem, and everyone should help everyone out and be happy, lovely people. And dancing's fun, god damn it.
And girls love him in this.
He's such a badass.
And he is such a dickhead.
He's a dickhead, but he's a badass. Girls love that.
Yo, he was beta Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Before My Pony grinded.
He's way better than Channing Tatum.
Yo, he is. I'm saying, but you know, he did that dance move, like I'm gonna have sex with you on top of your clothes and get you pregnant without fucking you. Like he did like some dirty shit.
Yeah.
That's why it's called dirty dancing. But he was like beta.
That makes sense, dog.
He was beta Channing Tatum. But he was such an asshole. And so when girls are in love with this whole idea about what he is, and they think that he transforms, and there's such a transformative character development, I never saw it.
It makes us question you guys.
It just kind of goes, he's kind of not an asshole after he gets with Jennifer Grey, but then he goes back to being an asshole, and then he's back to being an asshole, then he's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not Patrick Swayze's greatest role. I'm going to say that right off the bat. Jennifer Grey was great in it.
It's a sexual awakening.
Jennifer Grey was good. Jennifer Grey does have the sexual awakening, and I don't know how young she was in this, but I would have...
You gotta talk
she bangs.
You gotta talk about. I watched this with my wife, and this is one of her favorite movies growing up.
Yeah.
As so many girls, and what you don't look at that time is, and so many girls love this movie, and they love Patrick Swayze's character, and you have to ask as a guy, be like, but he's such a dick, and not only was he such a dick, but he was way older than she was.
Yeah.
She was 16, and he had to be fucking at least mid-20s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then he, like you said, he talks about himself in the third person. He's like, Johnny's here, everything's gonna be okay, and he's that typical '90s douchebag, you know, for most of the movie.
And even though the movie takes place in 1963.
But he is cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool,
He's
man.
cool, man.
In his fucking bullshit car that he breaks its own window out to get inside.
I love that scene.
Call AAA, bitch. I don't know what you're doing. Are you trying to impress your girl? You know, at the back of your mind, you're like, I gotta replace that. The end sequence to this movie, I gotta be honest, I looked up on my phone, Hungry Eyes. I liked it. Which is much what we had today. We had Hungry Eyes.
Hungry Eyes.
And when the final song comes on, I had the time of my life. We're gonna have the shit of our life.
I had that song stuck in my head.
But the time of our life comes on, and everything comes together. You know, Johnny comes back after he gets fired from the resort for stealing, but not stealing. They just didn't want him there anymore.
He ended up getting fucking because he fucked Baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's the worst name. Like, not only am I fucking a 16-year-old, but her name's Baby.
Yeah.
You're a baby fucker.
Like, tell me I'm your daddy, baby.
That's not right.
Ooh, God,
Weirdness.
don't ever say that.
And the sex scene between them, which the girls love, right?
Yeah.
The girls love it. It's the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't watch that shit. I had a hard time watching it. I laughed my way through the movie, but like watching that sex scene, dude, like I would never, ever, no matter how drunk I was or what the situation, could you imagine sexually grinding with a girl alone in a bedroom before you guys had sex?
No,
on top of the clothes, not actually dry humping, but like dirty dancing.
No, that sex scene reminded me of if I was watching a tape of myself doing it. I was like,
so terrible.
I'm like, there's so many things I could do better. But yeah, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, it's a happy ending. And that song comes on, they do this big dance number after Johnny gets fired, he comes back, he's like, nobody puts Baby in a corner. Okay. If you were a girl today and somebody said that's like, we're done.
I liked her dad too.
Yeah, her dad was cool.
He seemed like a good dad. Like when she goes to him and she's complaining and he's like crying and shit. Like that was an actual emotional scene in the movie. Like I felt for her dad, and he seemed like a good guy. He was kind of an asshole and didn't really realize it because he was judging these people. But
well, he grabs Baby, and they have this, like I said, this big dance number on stage. They all been planning all year long, and it breaks out into a big giant, you know, musical performance. Juliana Hough was jealous, and it's great. I mean, it ends on a happy note, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no like extra sad ending or extra, you know, existential thing that you have to think about. It's just a really quick ending, and it's fine. I'm gonna leave it a 7.5 ultimately. I think it's definitely something that everybody should check out if they're an 80s fan. If you've watched Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles, Weird Science, and Breakfast Club. Transitioning to this wouldn't be that hard for you because it's pretty much the same kind of theme, except without the John Hughes magic and flavor in it. But still, it's not bad. It's like, are you gonna have this Hardee's burger and go eat and watch Breakfast Club, or are you gonna have, you know, plain Big Boy? You know, it's not bad.
Put some stank on it.
It's not bad.
I agree. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 too. That's what I give it. What do you give that burger, man?
Oh, that burger. Okay, I'm gonna give that burger. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how your burgers would be presented to you, but that burger, they gave us 3 baby back ribs. 3, my friend. 8.0. There was a little bit too much barbecue-iness to it, and well, it just felt like like when I ate it, I just wanted baby back ribs. I didn't really want the burger. I was just like, I wish I was at a rib place and just eating ribs.
I'm giving that bitch a 9, man. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I don't know what the deal is with barbecue. I think it's because spring's out, summer's coming out, everybody's throwing out their barbecue.
You like that black liquid?
That shit was good, man. Now we split the bitch in half. Maybe I got the good pickles, and you got the bad pickles.
That's what she said.
Put your pickle on a plate. Leave the dancing to me. Dude, the pickle set that bitch off perfectly for me. I love the pickles.
Yeah, I got a bad pickle.
It was smushy smush.
I got a bad pickle, and the onions were barely there.
Mashed potatoes.
So I don't know how you can give it a 9.0. There's so many things working against
No,
it.
it's the way that they made it.
They promised the crunchy onions and the pickle.
I can't fault all of Hardee's for how one place made the sandwich, man. Can't do it. And the onions were smushy, and I still love the shit out of it.
Well,
so imagine if those bitches were crispy.
If they were fresh.
Imagine!
Fresh, I'd give it another 0.5.
Spectrum! It's not just AT&T anymore.
But I'll tell you what, for the price, it's not bad. The Hardee's is, Angus beef, you know, they got the Angus beef. They've got the good beef. They got the good meat.
Shit. And we got the 3rd pound too, so I don't know.
So you get the 4th pound, you might not be that bad off.
Fast food wise, I give this bitch a 9. Just look at the aftermath. It's full of barbecue goodness.
Yep.
I give it a 9 out of 10, man. I like that shit.
8.0 out of 10 for me.
Guys, is there anything particular you want to see food review wise? I don't know what's coming out next. It'll be a fucking surprise in the deep.
So we're gonna do the whole dollar menu of Taco Bell and review Desperado.
Taco Bell does have a new loaded. It's like $1, and it's a taco mixed with a burrito.
Ooh,
maybe
that'd be
loaded
good.
taco.
So we could do that and do Desperado.
Something like that, yeah.
Or Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I'd rather do Desperado. Don't say Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
We love your fucking mouths. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, never put baby in a goddamn corner.
Nobody does that.
Please share this video. We need it. YouTube sucks right now. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you.
YouTube right now is like the fucking equivalent of a goddamn dirty ass Mac burger.
And by the way, what's your favorite fast food burger place?
That's a good one.
Mine's Hardee's.
Hardee's gotta be mine too.
Let's go, baby.
First off, no. Second off, ask me to dinner first.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie.